Hello once again. Today we are going to be looking at bools. Now bools is just a short word for booleans in Python, and today we want to get more access to how to basically use booleans to make our expressions or our statements in Python much more richer and easier. All right, so one way for us to introduce boolean values or bool statements into our Python code is by using comparison expressions or using the comparison operators. You write comparison expressions by using the comparison operators, and some of the comparison operators includes using what we call this equates to, using greater than or equal to, using less, greater than, using less than. When you use operators like this, you are using the comparison operators, and this usually evaluates your value to one of these two results, either true or false. Right, so let's go on. So we can have a value like, let's just say I have AA. I'm saying AA is equal to 10. And I have BB. I would say BB is equal to 20. Now by this statement, I know that 20 is less than what? I know 10 is less than 20. But when I come and I say that it should print AA being greater than BB, let's look at what our boolean, our answer is going to be. Our answer here is false. Why? Because there's no way whereby 10 is going to be greater than 20, so it's going to evaluate to false. Let's have it the other way around. Let's see what our answer is going to be. We have it to be true. So in a nutshell, if we want to have boolean results or outputs in Python, we can have that by using the comparison operators or writing comparison expressions. We can also have it when we are writing expressions that uses if conditions to check, equate the value of something to another. So that is where the comparison also comes in again, if we want to check whether this value is greater than or less than, or it's equal to a particular value, or is of a particular class type. There are also other class methods, right, that automatically equates to true or false based on what you want to do. So using them also can also give you the true or false outputs that you want. Now, some key things for us to know is that whenever you are dealing with bools, almost any value is being evaluated to true, with the exception of null or empty values. Yeah, so when using the bool, one thing you're supposed to always be conscious about is that in Python, the bool is going to always evaluate your output to be true if the value that you are using the bool against evaluates, if the value contains some form of content. So let me just give you an example. So let's say I call bool, I wrap it against 20. When I run it, it's giving me true, right? Why? Because this value 20 has a content. It's an actual object. So the bool is going to say yes, it exists. It's an actual value. All right, bool. Let's go on. When I do this, it's going to give me false. Why? Because I have a string. But what is this string? It is nothing. It's an empty string. It has no value. If I put in bool, I call 0, it's going to evaluate to false because 0 is nothing. So when using bools, any value that is empty, that is null, that is 0, is going to be evaluated to false, and any value that has some form of content is going to be evaluated to true. The same logic applies to lists tuple sets and dictionaries also, they are always going to be evaluated to true if they have some form of content, except when they are empty. So let's try this. We call bool, let's call an empty set or dictionary. Empty set or dictionary should have something like this. It's going to be false. So this, in a nutshell, this is what we have, and these are just a few examples of bools and how to get your way around bools. Bye for now, and we know this is a short one, but hey, we always begin from the basics and we move up. We'll be looking at operators, some operators in our next sessions, and then we'll move on to list and tuple sets dictionaries. So let's go on. So we'll meet the next time. We'll be right here. Bye for now.